Hello hunters! It's November, that time of year where usually we're treated to a new reserve, and it's just been announced that there is a new reserve on its way, New England. Already having a look at the general feedback, a lot of people are disappointed that it's another US-based map. People have been hoping for a revisit to Africa or good old Australia, but hey, we're off to New England. Having a quick look at what sort of animals there, I can see them reusing a lot of assets like white-tailed deer, black bear, cottontail rabbits, moose. They've actually announced there's 3 great ones, one of them being a moose. There's going to be a new weapon introduced, the .50 cal muzzleloader, so it's going to be powerful, but slow to reload. I'm pretty sure one of the DLC packs had a muzzleloader. It is not too bad in some situations. Mainly, if you shoot your target and it dies, then you can take all the time to reload while you go up to it. With the reserve is also coming a big update, and as I've said many times, when there's an update, there's concerns for me. What will they break? This one's going to be massive, massive. They've called it the Granite update. It's actually going to give next-gen consoles a chance to actually run it with 60 frames per second. That's something that people have asked for a very, very long time. Personally, I think I'll be checking it out on PS5, but I will probably stick with PS4 mainly because PS4 has a feature where I can back up my save onto a USB stick, which I love to do. That's what I'm doing right now. That's how I've got my main game going and a new game run at the same time. PS5, the only option I have is to back things up to a cloud, which isn't as good. I can't play 2 different games at the same time, but I'll definitely be checking it out to see what it looks like. They're also saying that there's going to be some new animals on all the older reserves, or on the majority of the older reserves. I haven't got any details as to what that will be yet, but that's very interesting. They had some, many people have requested, for instance, wolves and medved, stuff like that, so maybe they're listening to that and they're going to go in that way. A lot of performance fixes, which, I'll believe it when I believe it. Hopefully they actually put some coyotes in Lake Leviathan so people can actually finish missions there. There's a couple target shooting missions in Park Fernando that are very buggy at the moment, so hopefully they can fix that. They're giving out free themed cosmetics for each reserve that you already own, including the base game, the Leighton Lake and Hirschfelden reserves. So, it's just cosmetics, but that's a nice touch. The harvest screen has been updated to include a preview, which makes me think of the harvesting screen for Way of the Hunter, where you can actually track the path the bullet takes as it hits the animal. So that could be cool. You can now place waypoints when using binoculars. That's another thing that makes me think of Way of the Hunter. It looks like there's a few upgrades coming that maybe they had a look over at Way of the Hunter and sort of saw some improvements they could implement over here, but maybe it's just coincidence. So that's what's coming soon. My prediction is it'll be the very end of November. Lately they've sort of been doing a 2 to 3 week announcement. They announce it 2 to 3 weeks before dropping it. They'll probably be updating Facebook frequently now with features on the improvements and the animals. I've noticed lately their Facebook's been very quiet. I was holding out for a Halloween announcement, and it looks like we didn't get a Halloween this year, which is a shame, but a new reserve and a massive update. Hopefully this is the update we've been wanting for a long time. Hopefully this doesn't break everything else. Hopefully the game will be, for once and for all, entirely playable for everyone. So that's the big news for now. Which one are you looking forward to more? The new reserve itself, heading to New England, or the console upgrade and the 60 frames per second, or just a general huge upgrade, maybe fixing trophies, every other problem. There's a huge list of problems, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're planning on actually doing with that. Plus new animals and old reserves. That's going to be cool. So until next time, thanks for watching, and take it easy.